Welcome to my tarot card reading for February 2019, Leo, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's start immediately with the reading. We have here Ejio Oko, Obara, and then right here we have the High Priestess, Cancer Moon Taurus. We have the Lovers, Mercury, Gemini, North Node, and the rest of the reading. Okay, let's start first with the warnings and advice. First of all, keep in mind that whatever is the advice that you're getting, always be careful, okay, of the advice. Let me explain. If someone tells you here, take this herb, make a tea or whatever it is, it worked really wonders with me, blah blah blah, and you do it, not necessarily means that you're gonna have the same outcome. Okay, it could have the opposite effect on you. Therefore, my advice is always be careful of this kind of advice that you get from. Make sure that always you get this kind of information from a professional, okay, especially during this month. Does it make sense? It could be well intended or not. You remember that you see faces, you never see the heart of the person. You don't know what are the intentions of someone, so be very careful of what people tell you. Always corroborate before acting, okay? Because we have Gemini there. Also be careful. We have Gemini and then we Obara, Ogun. You have to be also careful. Always pay attention to where your kids are, with whom they are, what they're doing, etc, etc, etc. Okay? Don't rely that they are with someone that you know. Always be aware of what they're doing, their whereabouts, etc, etc, etc. Okay, this is a time of the year, February, where you're going to leave behind many things, okay, regarding messages that you get. It could be a memo, a letter, an email. There's something that you get, communication, that is going to force you into moving into a complete different direction. Okay, now the first week of this month, there is an opportunity that is presented where you have a chance to balance your budget. There's an opportunity where you can balance your budget. It seems like you've been having problems financial problems, and now you have an opportunity to do something about it. But the thing is that this is a double edge. It could be that it does help you, or it's an opportunity disguised, and what instead of helping you, what it's going to do is create a lot of financial problems. And considering the second week where it's talking about a feeling of overwhelmed, I will be very careful with these opportunities, okay, that you are presented, because the second week is talking about feeling overwhelmed. Okay, by the third week we're talking about working hard, but this working hard is because, number one, you feel the heat, if we can call it like that, of the competition. In other words, it sounds like the market is very, very saturated, and you are aware of it. You're aware that there are other people waiting for your position. Whatever you do, you are aware that someone is eager to run and take it from you. You feel the heat of the competition. You're aware of that dynamic, okay? Now, here we have the Fool, the last week of the month, and here you are considering making a decision, jumping into action, do something about your situation, especially this situation where you feel overwhelmed. Okay, Okay. And in this situation where you feel overwhelmed, it could mean that you find a new job. Okay. You find a new job, a new contract. It could be a new house, a new apartment. Okay. Whatever it is, but there's a situation that is involved papers, especially contracts, signing, signatures. So you do something about that situation. Okay. Because you really need to do that. You need to move out of your apartment, and you probably deal with that. You probably are wanting to find a new job because the job that you have, it has way too many responsibilities and it's a little bit overwhelming. It is a little bit too much for you, and you want a little something a little bit different. Whatever it is, the tarot cards here are saying, you know, be careful. Okay. No, be careful, but at the same time, they're letting you know that you're going to take a decision regarding that during the month of February. Be careful also at work, with fights, arguments, all this kind of stuff. It might have a negative impact in your life, in your finances. Okay, avoid gossips, all that kind of stuff. Don't get involved in any fight, argument, etc., at work. Okay? And like I said, a possibility of finding a new apartment, a new house, a new job is there. Okay? And if you are considering a marriage, you don't have even to get married, is moving in with someone, or someone moving in with you is also there. But considering that we had the tarot card of the moon, plus all these other cards here, you really need to be aware of your kids when you're bringing someone to your house. Okay? You never know. That's all I have for February 2019. Until the next one.